Would you like to apologize to
Dave's like, yeah, you can go get him, Betty. Go get him, Betty. I got no problem with you, man. You on a roll, bro. Like, this is like when you've got, Jordan or LeBron or...
Hard one-on-one here. Yeah, James doubling up the Clippers. Clean up on aisle three. Clean up on aisle three.
Kevin Durant or any great that's in the game, Reggie Miller and Steph Curry.
Someone call someone because there's a cleanup on aisle three as a man is down.
Look at Destiny's face. Look at this. Look at Destiny's face. This clip is so good.
Middle MAGA.
We're going to get into this clip going viral, and it is going to be about Destiny for me. I'm going to focus on Destiny, and that's not the name of a stripper. That is the name of the dude in the second window from the left. He is a streamer, very, very bright guy, very well researched, a debate bro. But I'm going to tell you what's happening with him. He's getting it handed to him. Candace Owens got him. Then
I can't tell right now if your thing is just to be contrarian.
Okay, hold on.
No, I'm being serious. No, I'm asking you because it seems like you're just like, whatever your position is, I'm going to take the opposite, and I'm going to say something really quickly and try to say, well, how do we know? And it's like, that's actually quite boring.
He went on with Lex Friedman and got.
This highly special intent.
I'm going to ask you again.
Yes.
Please stop displaying your imbecility.
Okay, I'm sorry if you think the Declaration of the Judge is
Even with Ben Shapiro, he barely debated that. And then here's Destiny again, and he's going to get basically tag teamed. I'm only going to show you Benny Johnson getting Destiny, but he's going to get tag teamed by Dave Smith too in this episode. But in this clip, Benny Johnson, go get him.
So for all the rhetorical issues around Trump and the supposed meanness, there are tens of millions of Americans who are queuing up to vote for him.
Yeah, so let's talk about tens of millions. I particularly take quite a bit of umbrage with the description of Donald Trump as demonic. I think that is quite shocking as a Christian myself to call somebody demonic like Donald Trump, who's actually against the 10 million people who have been human smuggled into this country, many of them children. I remember a time not too long ago when people the left cared about children in, yet now they're calling Donald Trump demonic. He wants to stop these human by the cartels. Have you ever been down to the border, Destiny? Have you seen the trees? Have you seen the little children's toys that are left down there from the human that is created by Joe Biden, the biggest human in human history? Do you know the carnage and the horror that is being created by those policies? Let's not even talk about what Joe Biden has done to the world stage. Donald Trump brought world peace. You're going to talk about Kurds and wars? How about Ukraine? Joe Biden could have stopped that war before it even started. Joe Biden continues that war and continues the funding of that war that is leading to the wholesale slaughter of an entire region. Joe Biden could stop it right now. Joe Biden has brought war around the world. And then let's talk about the poisoning America. You want to talk about cruelty? It took Joe Biden 400 days to go to East Palestine in Ohio, a city that was poisoned by our federal government in a chemical explosion. Much less the chemical explosion that is happening all throughout America with fentanyl slaughtering 100,000 Americans. And the final thing I'll say here, how dare you call Donald Trump demonic when Joe Biden hasn't even said Laken Riley's name correctly, called her Lincoln Riley when he was forced to. This woman was slaughtered by a criminal alien who was in this country illegally, who was released by Democrats and went on to slaughter a nursing student in Georgia with his bare hands. And Joe Biden apologized to the murderer. How dare you say, that Donald Trump's demonic?
Get him.
Can you defend any of that behavior? Final thing I'll say here is Joe Biden wouldn't acknowledge his own grandchild. Even the New York Times said that is a sick, evil behavior. So if you're looking for demonic behavior, my friend, I got it for you. It's sitting in the White House in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in a diaper right now during nap time.
Woo!
Wow. Okay, that's what I call a rebuttal.
Yikes!
Let's come to Dave Smith. Before we do, let's play that clip that Manny referenced. This is when...
It's not about him. It's not about me. I'd be a winner. Not really. Lincoln Riley, an innocent young woman who was killed by an illegal. That's right.
That's right.
Now, Dave, the issue for Biden...
If I may.
Sorry, Benny?
If I may, just since I brought up the clip, if you don't mind, Piers.
Sure.
Could I ask Destiny right now? Would you like to apologize to
Dave's like, yeah, you can go get him, Betty. Go get him, Betty. I got no problem with you, man. You on a roll, bro. Like, this is like when you've got, Jordan or LeBron or Kevin Durant or any great that's in the game, Reggie Miller and Steph Curry, and they throwing up the threes and just dunking and, like, you're not coming out this game. It's you. It's your world, Benny.
Laken Riley's family for her murder, since it's open border Democrat policies that you promote?
Look at
on your
Destiny's
program?
face. Look at this. Look at Destiny's face. This clip is so good. Benny got him.
Riley's family for her murder, since it's open border Democrat policies that you promote on
And it's not, because Laken Riley's death is very tragic, so I'm not laughing on that content. It's just, I'll tell you, it's only got about a minute left. I'll tell you my takeaway in regards to Destiny.
your program. Would you like to apologize to the parents of Laken Riley for the murder of her
The virtue
child?
signaling is off the charts. I didn't kill anybody, so I'm not going to apologize to anybody for somebody getting killed.
But there are
unfortunately, there are a lot of
policies
people that get killed in the
I will agree with that. He never condoned it, so he doesn't have to apologize. But Benny's still getting in on him. It's like, your positions are very bad.
United States for a large variety of reasons. If anybody gets killed, especially based on the background of this guy, this guy definitely should have been deported. I don't think anybody disagrees with that. But hey, listen, if you want the border stuff to be cleared up so much, why don't you tell Republicans to stop turning into a game in the White House or in Congress and
Destiny doing the White House talking points? That's going to go to my point.
actually approve legislation to get more funding down for the border.
Okay,
Right now, it's Republicans who pulled the plug on that because Trump wants to maintain the one little bit of electoral advantage he might have, which is you guys trying to stir stuff up over the border. And it's funny also how you frame this all like, oh, they're trying to stop human smuggling. No,
That's not the Destiny I've been watching ever since I got into YouTube from 2020. That is not the Destiny. Yeah, that was after the pandemic. He was cringe on the pandemic, but outside of that, you would never see him take a take like this. You would never really see him take White House talking points. That sounds odd.
they're not. They're just trying to secure the border. Humans are going to be smuggled all over the place, regardless of whether it's into America or not. It's not like Trump actually cares
But Destiny,
about
the truth, Destiny, what I would say about that is, whether you're on the left or right in America, nobody can dispute that the southern border is in complete and utter turmoil. And I'm afraid if you're the president of the United States and you've been there for 3 years, it's on you, right? He's done nothing to stop it. In fact, he's made it a lot worse.
Even Piers Morgan had to get in on this dude. That was a brutal. I mean, he's been getting taken down all over the place, going viral for it, and that's the takeaway. I think this isn't the Destiny that I know. This isn't the Destiny that I've always respected. I don't know what he's become. He's become a shell of himself. And I hope the money is worth it. I don't know why he's got money. I'm never going to be against anybody getting their paper. That's not going to be me. I just don't understand how it's worth it. He's already got his paper. I could see if he was up and coming and he wanted to kind of, go viral or something like that, but he's already been making paper. He doesn't even need to do this to make paper. Demonic Trump, we're just throwing the word around that. Like, what is that? Well, how is, if Trump's demonic, then everybody's sinful. Everybody's demonic. It doesn't even make any sense. The Palestine reference from Benny was the best one there too. The Laken Riley one too. Destiny on the other clip with Candace Owens is defending Jeffrey Island, basically. Candace Owens is saying Jeffrey Island had connections to the government. And Destiny is saying, what's your proof? What, is Bill Clinton enough proof? He sounds like Jon Stewart defending power. And there will be times where you have to agree with power and defend the centralized power. But I don't see him ever defending people. He's the opposite of a populist. And it's all about the algorithm. He's going viral. All of these clips where he's getting dunked on are going viral. It does not matter if people like your video or don't like your video. If you go viral, there is value to that. And again, it's the same theme. It's going to be recurring. I'm going to keep bringing it up. If you trigger the populist right, that's when you go viral. And that's basically all he's doing. But on top of that, I wouldn't be surprised if a government got to him. The government is going after TikTokers. They're going after 20-year-old dancing TikTokers with California Valley accents. You don't think they're going to go after a Destiny too?
Middle MAGA.